Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So what I did is, and I did see this quite a while ago, but I just never got around to doing it. And last night I decided, that's it, I'm doing it. So you take fun foam, which you can get really cheap, Walmart, Joann's, wherever, probably Amazon as well. I did not get like the sticky kind, but that's easy enough. But sometimes you have a set of dies and you go, oh, I wish there was a stamp for it. Well, most of them you can do. They are doable. They cut out really, really easy. There's a few I didn't pop here. I just did these and I haven't stamped with any of these yet. But something like this, and this is how easy they pop out. I mean, seriously. So, sometimes you go and you go, oh, I have to cut out 6 of them. But if you could stamp some of them, right? Stamp a few of them, put your flowers, and then maybe put 1 or 2 instead of, that whole 6 to make that bouquet. So I'm going to show you how a couple of them work, and then I'm going to show you some of the cards I came up with. Of course, I'm going to stamp a couple. So this is what I do, though. I just take whatever, and don't think you can't do words. Any words you want to do, you can do. Although I didn't try our little skinny ones. But I just take the piece of foam, cut around it, like that, take it to the machine and cut it. And that's what I've been doing for all of them. It's fun. So like here I was playing a few minutes ago. Where's all my inks? I must have put that one back. My inks are in the basket, the ones I'm using, I hope. Otherwise I have to go digging for them. So what you do have to be careful of, because your fun foam is much thinner than anything else you've ever stamped with. So you want to wipe around your edges and then stamp. So if you want to put an eye on them, you can put an eye. Hi, Heidi and Sandra and Joanne. Who else did I miss? Betty. Okay. So you can stamp with them, and I can, already see with our sets what I can do with these little jumping frogs. But I was just playing while I was getting ready to go live. So, like, here's the cheers word. So if we take this, let me just grab a piece of paper. So you just ink it up. And even when you think there's not ink on it, there really is. The fun foam really holds it. But you do want to clean around your edges and then stamp. And I should have held that there a little longer, and that was so saffron, I think. So that's like a light color that comes out that good. So, all right, that one we're not going to use. Here's another one I did from one of the sets, and I think I like it really without, when I go to use it again, I'm going to cut, well, I could cut that off now. Oh, and all you do to put it together, like when you are ready to stamp, I may as well show you one because all the other ones are already mounted. So you can use the green glue, the mono, and then just put a little bit on and let it dry and get tacky. But I just take, helps to open it, I just take that, like that, and then stamp. So you can get them as light or as dark. Most of my pads really need re-inking, and I know I keep saying it and I haven't done it yet. So it's fun. All right, so let's do this one first. See, they're all in baskets. But is the ink here? No, I put all the inks away. What a maroon. Okay. So pineapple punch. What I'm using for this one is Timeless Tropical, and in the Tropics is the dies. And I use these two dies, which there is no, you're laughing. I can't even do that on my computer anymore. Like my emojis have disappeared. Like, bye-bye. Oh, here's the aloha. Let's put that back. Because if you ever saw what is behind me, oh, God, help me. Lou saw a piece of my desk today. Okay, so this is actually the card that we're doing. So they are so good for backgrounds. Oh, I can put those right back in here, and that's one thing done, because they're all set to go. And I cut my alohas out. We're not stamping those. So there's still a few bits that have to come out of the paper. Okay, so for this one, yep. Oh, green. Green, green. We'll use this one. Okay. So I took a little bit of green and sponged that around. And this is, I just cut it out of So Saffron. So we'll get these ready to go. And then, what else did I do? Oh, the brown. That's the brown. So soft suede. Because pineapples aren't all yellow. So that looks about yummy. And then we could do like a little bit of, you know, shading on this, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna flick those a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the piece and we are going to take, didn't I just grab that out? Yes, I did. Okay, so we've got the pineapple punch and we're gonna ink that up. Where's my little napkin? Because I'll use my fingers. Here it is. But you do want to clean it each time. You could tell that needs to be inked. And then, if you really, really want, you can stamp off a couple times and then get that lighter shade. So now you have a background to go with the pineapple. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we're going to put this one together. Maybe, if I can find my glue. So we just need the glue to come out. Yep, we need the glue to come out. It's a coming. That's what he said. I couldn't help myself. Okay. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. And then we're going to take this one and do the same thing. Really a basically easy card. And I just saw a little bit that I didn't punch out, so we'll get that. So like I said, if you really want to, you know, do some more color on that, you can. And then I did these 3 alohas. And I started out, actually, I punched 3 of them because I always make like a layer of 3 on my words, but I decided to use them this way and I didn't want to cut more. So they're going to go like that. But I do like to make them, you know, a little heavier. So they just need a little bit of glue. And the last one, no, you can't lose your mojo. When you lose your mojo, just go to Pinterest and copy a bunch of cards. Just look at somebody's card and reproduce it. Do a few and then hang them up and look at them, and then you'll see other things and go, oh, what if I did this to it? Or what if I did that to it? I mean, I do that with my own cards. You know, like I'll make a card and just, oh, that one's kind of crooked, but it's all right. Yeah, like you can, like that's how I get some of my best ideas, is looking at, you know, my card that I made, and sometimes it'll sit there for a week and then I go, oh, and then I'll do like 6 cards. I mean, really, I thought this was going to be a fail. I said, I'm not going to come up with anything. So that's the card. Pretty simple. And fun foam is really inexpensive. Okay, so that was number 1. Now, from that same set, and I didn't make a card with it, but I had cut that out and I did this background. And that comes from the same set. So it's pretty fun. So that's that one. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, I see, I'm seeing things with this already, right? Yay. Okay, so the next one, I hope Rach is here, because one day I challenged myself watching her, because she held up this, you know, sheet of paper and she went, this is the ugliest paper. So I said, okay, I'm challenging myself to use it. I don't see where oh yeah, here it is. So here's the card that I made with the ugly paper. because really it was pretty ugly to cut it up in, 4 by whatevers to make a card, but using it with a die, it's gorgeous. So I use that same idea to make this card. Let me hold it up a little bit more. So that's the card. So Rococo Rose. Now I got to get those inks out. Rococo Rose, Pretty Peacock. Here is the stamp that I made. And so it's Royal Peacock. And then there's that die. And then this feather die. You can also make some out of these. Yeah. Okay. So I've got that for the card, that for the card. I can set this. Okay, so from that feather, let's not lose these, Gail. Okay, so I took the Pretty Peacock and that feather. Now I did it a few times until I liked it. But you see what happens because it's so like thin? So I'm going to want to 1, 2, 3, and then stamp. One, 2, 3, and maybe we'll do it this way. Got to make all the cards a little different, right? 1, 2, 3. Did I do the 1, 2, 3? I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3. Now it'll be like really light because I don't remember. Whew. Somebody has to stand here and keep me straight. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put this one going over the other one a little bit. And then we'll do a couple edges. Oh, almost got me. Okay. The ink kind of stays in there. Now, I don't know how long you can continue to use these, but it's so cheap that, I mean, you could try to save it, put a little piece of plastic or something and throw it in with your dies or in with your stamps. But I would think it would be just as easy to cut another one the next time. So then to assemble this, and a little bit, and then that's going to go there, and then we have to stamp this. And this is really, we'll turn that over. So for this one I have, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Where's my black? So we'll just stamp that down. And we're going to put, where is everybody tonight? Oh, I did that backwards. I did that backwards. You know what? I want it right. So I'm doing it again. Good thing I cut 2. Okay. Now I feel better. Now that I wasted a dimensional. Okay. So that's going to go right there. And then we're going to put this down. And hopefully I got, well, I don't think I did like all the bits out of it, but it's going to be what it is, I think. I'm thinking. Let's see if I can catch a couple. Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. What do you say? Good enough? Good enough. So then that goes right there. And then onto that. Hi, Jackie. Just slipping and sliding away. Oh, I almost put it onto that. That would not have been good. I did do that one night on a live. I used the opposite side. So I had 2 cards on one. It was great. And that's going to be backwards. And onto that. And I will put an inside piece, but not today. And there's a bit that's going to drive me crazy right there. Come out. Come out, come out. It's out. So there is that one. Okay, now for the last one. So for this one, I pulled in Nature's Beauty. Here's all the pieces that I need. We got the fox, mountain air, and here's the dies that I used. So there's that tree. Here's the grass. Now the grass is from By the Dock. That goes with this set. And then the clouds. So this one I'm going to hide. Hopefully I can create it the same way I did the first time. It's kind of scary. Okay, so we're starting out with our white piece. Oops, yep, I got to get the inks. Okay, so I need garden green. I think the balmy blue is already here. Maybe I did. Oh no, and I also used mint macaron, even though it looks exactly the same as the garden green on the card. But that's all good. Okay, so the 3 colors, mint macaron, balmy blue, and garden green. So I'm going to start out with the tree. So remember, this is from a die. And I stamped it here. I'm going to come a little lower and move up a little. And then I stamped it again a little higher. Ah, I forgot to clean it. All right, let me do this again. All right, so one goes there. And then another one a little higher. And again, I didn't clean it, but I got lucky. Whew. And then on this side, and then another one right there. Okay, so we're done with the tree. Now we're going to come in with that grass. That moved away. And we're going to grab the garden green. Oh, hand. And then I like to give a little swipe there. This has like a little like ripple in it. So I stamped it like a few times. Okay, then I took a blender pen. Hope this one's wet. And I just blended just a little bit. And all it does is soften it. It really doesn't move the color that much. Okay, so now the balmy blue. Then I wonder why my hands are... Okay, this is the scary part, because I really don't want them that dark. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Okay. All right, then I took, oh, where did I put it? I put it away. No! But where away did I put it? I had alcohol in a blending. Well, we just might have to fill another one. I couldn't have put it away. It has to be here on my desk. On my mess, I got a mess. All right, I'm getting another one. Hold on. Let's see, maybe this one has alcohol in it. Nope, water. Okay, so we're going to fill this up. This is missing its cap, so I hope the alcohol's still good. Smells good. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of ink in there. Yeah, that's a little bit, I'd say. So I put the alcohol right in there. And then I just wanted like a little bit more, you know, blue, not just plunk clouds. Okay. And that is like, I just leave it like that. It'll evaporate, doesn't hurt anything, as long as you don't flip it over. Good job. We're going to put it on that side. Okay. So then before I do the next step, I'm going to glue that down. Like this. And thank you for making a difference in my life. That's going to go in Garden Green. Things are falling right in the center. And then we're going to take that fox that is now somewhere else. There he is. So, do I want to pop him up? I don't think so. I think I'm going to put him down like I did the other one. Oh, that's not nice. I don't want to really put him down. Stay. Wants to stick to me. And then I'm going to shut this so my hand isn't in it. Hi, Teresa. And we're going to glue this down. And that is that one. And here's the original one that I did. So I think the lighter clouds were a little better. There was one dark one. That's when you forget to stamp off, like there. But fun. I mean, to be able to use the dies in a different way makes them like really worth the money. So the other card that I came up with is this one. And this was that dandelion die. So I stamped it, embossed it in clear, and then I just took blue, which had some green on the sponge. Again, I did that. Or maybe it's in my lid. I don't know. But it's like a greenish blue. And then I stamped her and cut her out. So, and that I could have stamped it, but I didn't want to make a die out of it. I wanted it to really, a stamp out of it. I wanted it to really stand out. So that was the other card. And let me kind of clean this up a little bit. And I'll bring everything back. It was a quick night, wasn't it? I was worried this was going to take so long. We'll do that one. Just put one of each. And that one. And this one. So there's the cards for tonight. Let's get that shine off of there. And thanks for joining me, everybody. How are you doing, Gail? Watching you and listening to Keith Urban. Ooh, what a night. Keith Urban, I love him. He's so cute. Anyway, so thanks for joining me. I'm really doing great. Still loving Florida. Enjoying my coloring and making my cards and getting to chat with you guys. Well, kind of, sort of. I'm usually one way. And I will be back on Sunday with, you know, my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. So I will see you then. Susie, I didn't even see you come in. I'll see you on Sunday. Good night, everybody. Thanks again.